after this morning, I was feeling pretty good. Obviously, I had to push it a little bit more given the circumstances and how fast this meet is. So gave it a little bit of juice in the morning, but I felt like I had a lot left in the tank. Probably a little bit more conservative than I would have liked on the first 300. I looked at the splits. I think on my best time, the only 50 split I had was the second 100, and I had a 50 split on the second and third 100 in this race. But at this meet, it's just getting the job done, getting the hand on the wall first, and so I'm really confident in my back half and being able to close. So I was really happy with the execution. Last year I was really disappointed with my performances. I felt like I had a lot better swims in me, and I just really wasn't able to do it. And so, it's taken a lot of reflection since then and realizing, how can I prevent that from happening again? And doing, it really starts in training. That's where I build all my confidence. The training with the guys that I'm training with is absolutely ridiculous. And training with guys like Luke and Carson and David and Kobe, who have all represented USA on an international stage and been where I want to go. And being able to hang with them in practice really shows me that I'm doing the training that it takes to go 404, go 405, and win NCAAs. Luke's won this 500 before, and so I think just being able to be in that environment is really what's propelled me to this result. I felt honestly super excited at this meet. To be on a team that has a chance to win a national championship is something that I don't take for granted, and that is super exciting. I didn't have that chance last year, and so being on a team that has a chance to win is really exciting for me. I have obviously a lot of demons after last year that I had to overcome. I think the first race I was definitely nervous, and even after SECs, I didn't have a great 200 or 200 free on that 800 free relay at that meet either, and so I really wanted to start off well, and I was able to do that, and so I felt like that got me off on a great foot and got me going towards the results that I wanted. I honestly felt like I was able to adapt really quickly. At Stanford, I was honestly doing pretty similar stuff. I was swimming with Neil a lot of the time, who's a Texas alumni, so he kind of had the Eddie philosophy, and I'm probably doing more yardage now, but kind of the general flow of a week wasn't all that different. But I would say the biggest benefit was after this summer, after trials, obviously not the result I would have liked, but I was really proud of myself that I kept myself in shape, swam through Irvine that summer. Even through that meet, I stayed in shape, took a week off, and then I got ready to start work right my first week in Austin. And so just being able to put in a good block of work, even in the fall, I think really helped my success throughout the whole year. It's something that, he really encourages me to, not do. He really wants me to try and be more aggressive and kind of take control of the race right from the get-go, kind of take the lead and not give it back and really just keep expanding it. I think it's probably a bad habit. I kind of like to sit back, and I like to really do what I know works. I've done that strategy for a really long time, and I know what'll be there on the back half, and so I'm really comfortable in it. So I think going forward that it'll be something I need to work on, kind of just taking it out, trusting myself a little bit more to really start descending right from the start. I definitely have high expectations for myself, and after the training I had put in that fall, I knew I was due for a big drop, and I didn't know exactly how low I would go, but I wasn't all that surprised. Obviously that was an amazing time and I was super excited for it, but I did the work that deserved that time. I think it did change my mindset. It definitely put a target on my back. It put a shot out there that this is kind of the time that everyone has to chase, and I feel like you kind of saw it in prelims this morning. It was a 4:11 last year to make the A final, and this year it was a 4:09.5, and there were 4:09s missing and going in the B final, which is super impressive and shows you how crazy a field it's been. So I think it did change my mindset, but going into the year, it was always one of my goals to win NCs.